once again, it will be the ambassadors of Conway Elementary School / Academy.
Make sure that red button's going.
There's no business like a show. Business I know. Business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Everything that traffic will allow. Nowhere don't you get that happy feeling when you are feeling that extra bow. There's no people like a show. People they smile when they are low. Even with a turkey that you know are full, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't change it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the show.
Thank you for that encore presentation, Ambassador Crew. It was even better the second time. We want to welcome you all to the Conway Academy Talent Show. Just a little heads up on how the announcing is going to go, or the emceeing. I'm going to announce a few acts in advance, just so you know, and we will proceed from there. So the first act will be Victoria Michel performing a song. And next will be Tobin Stevens giving a TED Talk. After that will be Haley Gomez and Mariah Michel with another song. And following that up will be Emily Partida playing her trumpet. So please enjoy.
Oh my gosh.
open, and I have a question for all of you. How many of you have thought that being different isn't really that cool, and you catch yourself not wanting to be who you are? Okay, it seems like quite a few of us have thought that, or have felt that way. So, well, if this is true for you, then I'm here to prove to you that fully embracing your unique attributes can really take you farther in life than you think. Okay, I have some more questions for you. How many of you have been to Disneyland or Disney World? Okay, it seems like almost everybody. Or how many of you have had to listen to Let It Go, Let It Go, at least 100 times?
1,000.
Well, do you know who started it all? Okay, well, the person who started it all was Walt Disney. And most of you might not know this, but when Walt Disney was young, he was a bit of an oddball in his family. And he was tall and lanky, and he grew up on a farm where he was expected to do chores around that farm. And as Walt got older and worked for a local newspaper, they fired him because they believed that he lacked creativity and that drawing wasn't a legitimate career. But nothing stopped Walt from pursuing his dream. Walt Disney was one of those people who embraced his unique attributes, and that led him to a very successful life that has brought joy to millions upon millions of people in the world. But Walt Disney isn't the only example of how people have succeeded in life because they embrace their unique attributes. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues was born on January 9, 1965 in Baltimore, Maryland. He was only 5'3" and could have just given up on his love to play basketball because he was so short compared to the average NBA player who is 6'6". But he didn't. He leveraged his height to become a successful NBA player, and he broke down the stereotype of what a basketball player should look like. Today, Muggsy heads a nonprofit organization to help underserved youth and families called the Muggsy Bogues Family Foundation. And so as you can see, finding the magnificence in your unique attributes and embracing them can propel you towards your purpose in this life with great success. And to close, I leave you with this quote by actress Emma Stone. What sets you apart can sometimes feel like a burden, and it's not. And a lot of the time, it's what makes you great. Thank you, everybody.
Oh my God.
I would have done it for her.
I was like, no, I don't have a freaking Walmart for this. I was like, I wrote a Harry Potter sorting hat.
That actually would have Probably, right? Lost the remote.
How far I'll go? Go on. So Arya's in
No.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I take, every road leads back to a place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the light in the sky to see, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll in mine. I believe with pride I can make us strong, I can satisfy if I play along. But the wasteland sign sees a different song. What is wrong with me? Till it's time to see, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how I'll go.
When the Saints Go Marching In, on page 29.
What a trumpeter. I thought that was Louis Armstrong up there for a second. Little did I know it was one of my star students. We have 4 more acts coming up, and the first one will be an acrobatic performance, and that will be done by Aubrey Ochoa, Faye Kennedy, Emery Kennedy, and Yuretsi Lopez. Following that will be another song and dance by Aria Meglich-Kiefer. And once again, another inspiring TED Talk, this time by Amy Felipe. We'll top this set off with Anthony and Kingston Prince doing the song and dance number. So, let's let them take it away.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Oh no, it is.
I wish I had as much energy as those acrobats. Like, sometimes the kids in my classroom make me want to do that. But that's another story. Just some technical issues here. We'll be getting the show back on the road here. Here we go. Are you ready?
Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms around
You're great.
Hello everyone, my name is Amy Felipe, and looking out into this crowd, I bet I could say one thing that all of us have in common that no one would disagree with. Are you wondering what that is? Well, it's fear. Everybody has it. Think about a time when you were afraid to do something or try something new. Why were you afraid? Were you afraid to fail? Or were you worried about what other people might think of you? Well, I'll be the first to admit that I have the same problem. One example is when I was in the 5th grade. I really wanted to become an ambassador, but I was super afraid to speak in front of a crowd. For those of you that don't know, an ambassador at our school has to give 20 to 30-minute tours to people from all over the country and speak about the many aspects of our school. The thought of having to speak in front of groups of adults who are leaders in education made my body shake. I was afraid that I would forget what I wanted to say or mix up my words and no one would understand me. But I was mostly afraid that I would embarrass myself if I made a mistake, and I didn't want my peers to think less of me. And because of that, I almost didn't join the ambassador leadership group. But our ambassador leader, Mrs. Ellsworth, told me it was okay to mess up because nobody's perfect. She said all we can do is prepare to be the best we can be and be proud of ourselves for having the courage to step into the discomfort of doing something bigger than ourselves. So on my first tour, I was super nervous. My heart was pounding and it felt like it was going to pop out of my chest. And although my first tour was not perfect, I was okay with that, and I was proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone. Now that I have done many tours since that 5th grade year, I have fun, and I try to find the humor in making those mistakes. My confidence has grown so much, and I'm very happy I got to face my fear. Admittedly, there are times I still get nervous, even like today speaking to you all, but now my courage is stronger than my fear. So what is one way we can overcome our fears? Simply just jump right into the problem and dare to face the thing that makes you afraid. And don't let what other people might think of you stop you from doing something you dream of doing. I'll close with some key parts of a quote from former President Roosevelt that reminds me to face my fears and not let what other people think of me stop me from doing something I want to try. It says, "It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph by achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." Thank you.
Yeah, they must have lost.
Get up on the floor, dancing all night long. Get up on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing all the time. My baby is on my mind, and I don't know why. Yeah, but the feeling is fine. Can't you see, honey, you are for me? Oh, we were meant to be dancing in the moonlight, gazing at the stars so bright, holding you until the sunrise, sleeping until the midnight. Get up on the floor, dancing all night long. Get up on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn.
kids are amazing. I don't know about you, but I never would have gotten up here at that age. We have 3 more acts coming up. Another song, this time it's going to be by Kristan Rodriguez. And then we have a Bruce Lee-esque martial arts exhibition by Alma Sandoval, Galilea Sanchez, and Kingston Prince. Followed by a keyboard presentation by Isaac Takeda. Thank you.
Before we present our talent with you, we just want to say a couple words about what is martial arts. Martial arts is not about winning a fight, it's about self-preservation. We want to stress that we all practice a martial arts not to inflict harm, but to learn how to best protect ourselves. For example, Jiu-Jitsu is a grappling art that uses joint manipulation to either A, create space, or B, take it away so someone doesn't get hurt. It's like a chess move that is a mission to prevent harm.
I do Taekwondo. A fun fact about Taekwondo, it made its Olympic debut in 1988 and became an Olympic gold medal sport in Sydney 2000 in the Australian Olympic Games.
He's coming to pay respect to the Pokemon.
Boy, we sure do have some amazing performers, and this is going to be, I'm going to be introducing the last set of performers tonight for our final act. Coming up straight away will be Troy and Alejandro. They'll be singing one of the crowd favorites, the 50 States song. Following that is an all-time classic dance by Anthony Pimentel. And afterwards will be another TED Talk. Wow, we have some talented talkers here at Conway. This will be Alejandro Martinez and Mason Ponce. Followed up by the last performer, which will be Bonita Sauceda Tapia and her song.
When I was small, I studied U.S. geography. The teacher said, would you stand up and list the states for me? My knees began to knock it, my words fell out all wrong. Then suddenly I burst out with a silly little song. Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, and Georgia.
The teacher said, "That's great. I'm quite impressed. You were the best at listing all the states. But if you wanna get an A for that silly little rhyme, stand back up and sing that song, but do it double time." Alabama and Ontario, California, Colorado, Michigan, Delaware, Illinois, Ohio, Illinois, let's take a back, you look at me.
Hello everybody, my name's Mason.
And I'm Alejandro, and I hope you have enjoyed the show so far.
And I have a question for all of you. How many of you have ever tried to make a snowman? Well, it looks like some of us have. If you ever haven't played in the snow, it all starts with one small ball of snow compacted together. From there,
The snowball will slowly start to increase in surface and mass area. Pretty soon, you should have enough snow to create a huge snowman, which could be a ton of fun.
So that's a metaphor for what we are going to talk about today, which is called the snowball effect. It's the idea that even the smallest action, a single word, a tiny event, can create a chain reaction that leads to big, lasting changes, both good and bad.
Well, what does that mean for people like you and me? It means we have to be thoughtful and mindful about everything we do. Our actions, big or small, and even our attitude all play a global part in our community.
For example, when I was in first grade, my teacher, Mrs. Brumback, told me I was a positive person. That made me feel great and made me believe in my own positivity. As a result, I started helping others and giving them compliments. Before long, I noticed that the people I helped started spreading it to others and paying it forward and spreading kindness to others.
Alan Cohen, New York Times best-selling author of The Chicken Soup for the Soul series, said, "When we make the choice to care, we set into motion a snowball effect that touches many people, most of whom we will never know about. Never underestimate the importance of a kind act."
Another aspect of the snowball effect is when we strive to do more with our lives, like being the first person in your family to go to college. It can inspire countless of generations to continue the trend of accessing higher education, to improve their lives and the lives of people in their community.
Take former First Lady Michelle Obama. She was the first to attend college in her family and got a law degree, which was huge because it opened many doors, and she helped her community in a global way. For example, she worked in public service organizations. Then, later, as First Lady, used her platform to help reduce the child obesity problem.
As you can see, for her decision to get a degree, it had a positive impact in our world in countless ways. And at Conway, we have a motto. And Michelle Obama truly got smart to do good in the world.
On the other hand, small acts can snowball into problematic situations, like a cigarette butt being thrown out of a car window. Needless to say, that one single act can snowball into devastating destruction.
So let's all remember, everything we do, trivial or big, can have a snowball effect that can amplify into something good or bad.
We all have the choice every single moment of our lives to create something that will snowball into something magnificent for our world.
Thank you!
Oh, that's so pretty.
bajo los cerros de los laureles.
So